I think maybe the paintings are hung a little high. Do you think?
No, I think they're perfect.
No,
Right
okay.
now, if you want it shown here, yes, you're going to need something like right here.
That's okay. I got more paintings. Then I can say, look, see, it's for sale.
Oh, I have to watch.
You have to. Yes, you do, because you're our moderator.
Yes, I am.
And this is the first time we're coming from.
Edith Mary's new abode.
There is still that
What?
layer. See, up here is nice and bright. Down here, not so much.
There is a little
And I
layer.
don't know why. Kaci Lynn is watching. Hello, welcome.
Hi. Hang on,
Mary
hang on,
Pat's not
hang on.
playing. This, I don't understand that. I don't understand why.
It's not changing my. There's no.
Was it just when we started using this Lightroom?
What if I turned it off? Hang on.
Nope.
No, it's still there. That's.
It's got to be something up with your phone.
Don't say that. I just got this stupid phone for this reason.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, it is. Look, see, it's in shadow, not in shadow. Shadow, not. Shadow, not. Shadow, not. So, I'm wondering if it would do it if we were the other direction. Or if it's just picking up the shadows behind us and casting them in front. Does that make sense?
There's
Hi,
no
Mary
shadow
Pat.
behind you.
Huh?
There's no shadow.
Yes, there are. We are casting a shadow.
You can't really see them though.
What does it look like on here?
Yeah, really, that's a good question. It's not
Actually,
there.
there's no shadow there, so don't worry about it.
I'm
It's
not
all in your
imagining
head.
things.
Hello, Mary Pat.
We're going a little crazy today.
Just today?
Oh no.
We are coming to you live from our new studio space, which is my new dining room space. I didn't tell you my magnesium story, did I? I'm not going to say it on here.
I know what magnesium can do if you take too much of it. Is that your problem?
The wrong kind. I'm supposed to be on magnesium glycinate. Well, I couldn't find any, and I need to go out and get some. And I'm not. I'm on the other kind. Anyway.
Do we need to switch spots?
No, I'm good. Thank
Okay.
you. Because I also need to take iron, so I thought, well, maybe they just canceled each other out. I was thinking ahead.
See, Mary Pat says, while we see shadows, they do not. So,
Awesome. Thank you, Mary Pat. Wow, since I didn't announce it ahead of time, but everybody knew. Does not everybody know by now that we're doing
They know.
7:30?
just give it a few minutes.
Oh, of course they give it a few minutes, but you know. This kind of looks like a cutting tool, doesn't
This is the best BKGD yet.
Oh,
it?
background.
Oh, okay.
Look, is it green on the screen?
It looks a little green.
A little grayish green.
That's what happens when you move locations. And I do love my new apartment.
It's calm
And cozy.
quiet.
Yes. It is cozy. It's small. It's small, but I mean,
No more snoring puppies. That drove me nuts when I watch you guys. I'm sorry.
You and my dad.
Oh.
I had no control
I know.
over that.
But we still have the kitty cats, which
Yes, we still have
I like the
plenty
kitty
of
cats.
cats.
They're quiet.
They're quiet. They're liking their new space too. They have lots of room to run around and play with their new cat toys that I so generously bought them.
And they can sleep on the kitchen floor, which they love to do.
Yes, they do. I also have little. You find cushions all around the house. That's for them to lay on because they do like laying on the cushions too.
spoiled.
Really? You think they're spoiled? I don't know. So, Mary Pat, did you want...
She said, just minor shadows, almost like auras around you.
Oh. I could see that.
Spooky.
first times I met Mary Pat. He was sitting on the other side of my living room, and we were talking, and we were talking
When
about
you met who?
or when I met Edith Mary. Sorry. Mary Pat. Edith Mary. I was reading what she had to say.
Oh, we were talking about spirit guides, and she was talking about how one of her spirit guides, you know, when she comes up and walks down the head, just goes, boop!
Yes.
Give her an idea.
She had a moment, and I swore I saw a little off of like Sleeping Beauty, the little pink fairy, and she was like, and I saw her like whack her, and then like boom, and I was like, and I didn't say anything. If I was like, I think I just saw a pink fairy whack her in the head, because she actually even went like that, and I was like, I'm not going to say anything. We're talking further down. She's like, one of my spirit guides is a pink fairy. I was like, I saw that. So.
You know who I see her as? The fairy godmother in Cinderella. In the old version of Cinderella, the one that sings bippity boppity boo, because when she hits me right here, that's what she does. Ding! She goes bippity boppity boo.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, thanks. I've also been told she's a little gold fairy that runs around it, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, our spirit guides do like strange things too.
I have a little, like, goblin who likes to hang on my shoulder like a backpack. I don't know why.
Okay. I also did not put it on the couple of pages that I normally share it with, the groups. I totally forgot. I did it at what, like 1 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep?
We'll give it a few
We're
more
lucky
minutes.
this much got done.
So while we're waiting, I'll play the one word for how your week went.
One word for how the week went.
Yes.
Lonely.
Lonely.
Frustrating.
I agree with that. I will go with frustrating too. There's been a lot I've been waiting on, and it's waiting on everybody else.
You know, I will take frustrating. That sounds a little bit more better than this.
How's your week been, Mary Pat, in one word? Because it's been. Well, I understand mine because I was. So you do the Vegas shuffle, do you?
No, not always. Very rare.
Because I was moving in this process, and moving is always frustrating and chaotic. And I had 2 Rokus. My new one is missing. I know where I had put it, but it's not there. So it's like, okay, was I imagining it, or because Della and I packed the TV ourselves.
Okay.
I
that
put
Roku.
anything in behind the TV, and the Roku, the new one's missing. Hey, Birdie. So I have absolutely no idea where it is in this project. It's like, did I put it in there, or did I put it someplace else safe? I have this horrible habit of putting things someplace safe that I will remember where it is.
And it never happens.
Never happens.
It's like 2 socks go in the washer and dryer, and
One comes out. There is some dimension where.
Hey, Mary Beth has said fantastic. I am glad somebody's having a fantastic week.
Me too. I mean, it's not that it hasn't been good. It's just been frustrating, and I've been overdoing it majorly, trying to get unpacked and get ready for today here, and making sure my kitchen is set up and things like that, so I could cook dinner for these wonderful ladies. All they got was cabbage and sausage, poor things.
And it was yummy.
It was yummy.
Well, good. I'm glad it was. It's one of the few. Well, I'm not a bad cook, but I either overspice or I forget it's on the stove.
Well, in that case, it was an awesome meal.
Thank you.
It was not overcooked or
I've tried to
overspiced.
pay attention. Yes, it was. It had a little bit too much pepper in it, but then I don't. I'm used to grinding my own.
Pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I don't know where my pepper grinder is. I don't know where. Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, we're getting this stuff, and it is what it is. But it was yummy. Next week we'll get something equally as yummy.
Is that cherry quartz?
She was asking if this was cherry quartz. Yes.
I love cherry quartz.
Cherry quartz is actually red quartz. They call it cherry so they can charge more money for it. And it is a clear quartz with red occlusions and it's for physical energy. It's for adding energy to the room.
What I read is it took negative and turned it positive. It's kind of like a...
Well, yeah, it would recycle your energy into something better. Are you all right there? Ooh.
Yeah, you see what I was about to do, and I think I did it.
Oh my God. She shuffled her cards so that one set's inside out and the other one's ready to go.
I saw like a little elephant of rose quartz, and I'm so tempted to get it.
Mm-hmm.
I just love that.
And then I have my crystal ball, which sits, this stuff's been packed away, mind you, in a dragon, like this.
Oh, cool. That reminds me of the dragon from Neverending Story. A little bit more.
Except he was
You know what
fluffy.
could?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
it was fluffy, but long and sneaky, a giant mouth.
He was sweet. I liked him.
While we're showing things, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of hagstones, but hagstones are things that you can buy them online, and I don't believe you should. A lot of people don't believe you should. They're usually gifted to you by spirit, and I've wanted a hagstone forever, and I finally got a hagstone this weekend. If you see the little hole, it actually goes all the way through to the other side, so you can see through it. And the idea is it's supposed to tell you the truth. It's supposed to be you'll be able to see into the other worlds. So they're really cool. And I got a hagstone.
I think that's a wonderful gift.
I think it is a very awesome gift because I've wanted one for a very long time.
You get a lot of gifts from nature.
Yes, I do.
I used to get feathers all the time. I haven't had a feather in a while. Feathers are, I can't read what she's,
Oh, okay. Robert Dale Adams.
okay.
He was in a mop accident. I
Hey,
don't know.
Christine, how are you, sweetheart?
Oh, a moped mopped.
Moped.
Well, I read that as he was in a mopped accident. Oh, someone hit him moped.
Yeah, that's very common in Mount Airy. Half the people have little scooters or mopeds or something that doesn't require a license or insurance that go 12 miles an hour down the main street. So, for all of you new people who came in, my dining room looks a lot different, doesn't it, Christine? Tell us how your day was in one word, please. No long diatribe. Because we don't care that much. We do. We really do, but we don't necessarily have the time.
We all came up with, between me, Kaci, and Edith Mary, we came up with frustrating. Yeah, it was not bad, just frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating isn't always bad. My doorbell works, unlike
Yes.
my dishwasher.
Where's your doorbell?
It's
On the
right-
door when you
Oh,
come in.
It's not on the side, it's literally on the
I
door.
was looking for your doorbell on the side, like she doesn't have a doorbell.
She's cute.
That's because she's not yours.
No, doorbells are normally off on the side. You are quite correct. But no, this is right in the middle of the door where a peephole should be. Yeah, see the back of that thing is the door. That's the back of the doorbell. So what did we miss while we were laughing hilariously at Kaci?
Mary Pat said she's getting ready for her boyfriend to come visit from Florida.
Oh, nice.
We don't have a peephole on our door. We just have a giant glass thing that we can peek through.
Exactly. But they see you coming. With a peephole, they don't see you coming.
Yeah.
But I want to get a ring doorbell so I don't even have to get up. Hello. No, I don't want
That's
to talk
what
to
we
you.
have.
Yeah.
And then it broke.
No, it's still working. I can see all the time.
No. It actually says broken doorbell.
Oh no, that's because I named it wrong.
She... Okay. Now you can tell they're mother and daughter, right?
Yeah, that apple did not fall far from the tree.
No.
No, we did not.
Why do you think I call you guys Stacy? Because you're the same person. I swear to God.
I'm just a mama's girl.
There's nothing wrong with being a mama's. I was a mama's girl.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Being a mama's girl is awesome.
I was not a mama's girl. I was a daddy's boy. Daddy's girl.
I swear to God, I did not give them anything to drink. I swear. Or you were the boy your daddy always. Oh, you would have been the boy your daddy always wanted because she was a tomboy.
Yeah.
Okay, since we have. Yes, I know. We try and be very
Entertaining.
And Birdie said, "What was that? Wonderful, sunny, and 67 is what she said."
Yep. Hi, Birdie.
Cool. All right.
All right.
You want to go ahead and get started? Before we do, let me reiterate
The rules.
the
of
rules.
engagement.
Well, yeah, I guess it would be the rules of engagement. We're going to alternate readings. And if we don't have that many people, we don't know what we're going to do yet. When we don't. But we're going to alternate readings. And if you're asking for a reading for someone else, they need to be on their Facebook asking for themselves. We've had too many people asking, can so-and-so get a reading? No, they can't because they're not asking for it. We don't even know if they're in the same room. And no one under 17 gets a reading because you're too young. And
Not even if you're my son.
exactly, no, I don't.
Tristan even knows
Yeah.
that he's not. He doesn't. But
Yeah, no, he doesn't even
he
ask.
watches.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
he watches,
does.
but he doesn't ask.
Because he knows I'd smack him.
And I would laugh.
And so those are the basic ground rules. If we have time, we might go another round. If we don't, we won't. If we don't feel like it, we won't. If you want to talk to someone on the other side, we need their name and the date they died. If you want to talk to your spirit guides, you're going to have to say, my spirit guides. No one,
No anyone or
No.
anything.
anyone or anything, because it was bad enough coming through for a Kaci. I don't want them here either in my new house because I don't want to have to fight them off at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I would not be as nice as you were.
I just ignore him and be like, go away, please.
Oh no, I wouldn't be nowhere. I'd be getting the salt and the holy water and like, get the hell out.
But the sage was and the salt was on the other side of the room, and I was already dead comfy, and I didn't want to get up, so I was like, just leave, please. Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, if they did, that's wonderful. But I've had to excise some demons from places that, like, no.
Well,
I will go straight for the salt, the holy water every time.
Casey and I had to put salt underneath both our beds,
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't do that right now.
along with the salt on the perimeter of the house, around the outside of the house, around
Yep.
all the windows. I mean, we had it, and they were still good. So no
Well, this-
more anyone or anything.
This place has been spray salt, liquid salt, ceilings, floors, everything, all of the entrances. So we're good to go for at the moment.
Okay, how many? We got 5. So who do we have for readings right now?
Mary, Pat, Birdie, and Christine.
You want to go first?
I fixed our problem. I wrote E for Miss Edith, S for Sarah. E-S, E-S, E-S. So I do not get confused.
Unless your mother says otherwise, you don't have to call me Miss Edith. Just Edith will do. Or Edith Mary, because that's my name.
Okay, so here's how this is going to work because you are 17, going on 18 pretty soon. She gave you the permission. It's whatever you feel more comfortable with.
Exactly.
I was kind of southern raised.
Okay. I still call people Miss and Miss.
With a lot of enforced Miss, Ma'am. So it's just a little easier.
That's
I
okay.
get
Miss
it.
Edith.
You have the option. You have the option.
She drilled it too much into my head.
Yes, I know. I was raised to be polite too. So, I mean, I will call people my younger than me, Miss or Mr. or what, simply because it. When I grew up, it was a sign of respect. I'll shut up now.
I won't call kids my age Miss unless
Uh-huh.
they're either like a customer or they're staff.
Even if they're a customer, you should.
Especially if they're a customer.
Uh-huh.
Good customer service. We'll go to like a drive-through and then, or like we'll sit at a table and it just irks me because I'll order and I'll say Miss or Ma'am. My parents will not, and it just, I'm like, it's just Ma'am. Mom.
I always say thank you, ma'am, or something like that, just because that's the way I was raised.
She doesn't.
Oh my God, it's the thing from Epoch.
What?
Is this not the thing from Epoch?
What's epoch?
Let's see.
You haven't seen Epoch?
No.
People, I swear to
Here,
God.
I'll show you what. So this is bismuth. Yeah, get it up closer. So it's really cool. If you've ever taken Pepto-Bismol, you've actually ingested this in liquid form. So
It's pretty cool stone.
Pepto-Bismol is disgusting.
yes, it is. But
Anytime I take
yours.
it,
Okay.
Really?
So the first one is Mary Pat for me.
no. It's Edith.
I'm going first?
You
Yes,
already.
you're going first.
But, okay, who wants to go first? Because
It doesn't matter to me. I said something about go for
Yeah.
Change it. She goes first.
Okay. Mary Pat, the first one I have for you is the. All right, we're gonna do it over here. The 9 of Challenges. This card's all about taking care of what you need to take care of, so that you're not stuck in the dark, hiding from bad things. So this is telling you, take care of what you need to take care of when it's nice and sunny out, so that you don't end up hiding in the shadows, scared of what's around you. The interesting thing is, everything that's hiding around you isn't as big and bad as you think it is, but because you were procrastinating, it's now there for you to deal with. The next one I have for you is the Weaver of Spells. This says that you have the magic to take care of those things. You can stand within your own right and make the magic, do the hard work, do what you need to do, so that you're not stuck cowering in the corner. The next one I have for you is the Folly. This is in a regular deck called the Tower. You definitely got something going on. Let me turn them around right. So there's something scary and something changing that you need to work on and deal with. But you're able to deal with it. You just need to, whatever this change is and what's upsetting you and scaring you, you need to deal with it so that you're not constantly cowering from it. So, those are the 3 for you, Mary Pat. I look up here and I look down and I have a ring around my cards because of the light.
Well, yeah.
Alright, next is Birdie.
All right, Birdie.
Yes, Stephanie, there is. And if you want a reading, let us know.
Birdie, the first card I have for you is the Fool, which is not about being foolish. It's about taking a step of faith. Stepping out and taking a leap of faith. It's about making the plans for the life that you truly want and moving towards it. Then we have the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Contracts, agreements, the making of choices, the coming together of opposites. So it's almost like you've made some decisions and now they're starting to really come together for you, because we have the 4 of Cups. They're coming together for you, being gifted to you, but you're not seeing everything that's there. You're not seeing everything that's being gifted. You're kind of, you're not looking. Your eyes are closed. You're just assuming, and you can't assume because you have to go get it. And we've told you this before, both of us have. You need to go get it. You need to get out of yourself and your house. Hey, Christina. And then go move towards that life that you want, is what I'm trying to say.
If you don't move towards it,
It's not going to come to you.
yes, it will just go
Very
away.
true.
Next is Miss Christine.
Okay, Christine. You lucky dog, you got me.
I'd be afraid. Very, very afraid.
afraid. Okay,
Christine is a dear friend for both of us.
yes. And I'm her boss. Let's be in a different life.
Called you a slave driver the other day.
Did she?
She couldn't. No, I did. But she couldn't get off before 3 o'clock. I'm like, that's a slave driver.
Okay, so Christine, the first one I have for you is the Seven of Boons. This is all about choices. If you see all the doors, this is more a bit of a cautionary tale. You're going to have lots and lots of choices come up. Take your time. Figure out which one you want to open, because as soon as you open one, the other ones disappear.
Oh.
So lots of choices are coming your way. You just need to figure out what's best for you and the way you want to live right now. The second one I had for you is the Folly, or the Tower, however you want to look at it. This is all about letting go of the old. You have to let it go and be able to move on. It's no longer serving your purpose. Yes.
Let it go. Let it go.
Can't hold it back anymore.
There's your theme song for 2021, Christine. Let it go. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, for me, this has a lot of meaning for you just because I know you're looking into moving and stuff, and there's sometimes you got to let it go and look for your new options.
Mom, you just
I showed the back of it, I know. Look for new options. Your third card is the Seven of Challenges. So this is saying, while you might be all nice, warm, and cozy, don't get complacent, because there are people that are out there trying to steal things from you. So don't get so distracted by all these new choices and things that are changing. You still need to keep your guard up, and look for people who are not necessarily have your best interest in heart. So that could be legal-wise, that could be new homes.
Considering it's the door. Oh my God! Do you see
Door,
the
door,
Oh
door.
my God!
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This isn't. I'm listening to her and I'm looking at the cards and I'm going, oh my God! That is a pattern and a half.
Yeah. What she's showing, I don't know if you can see it. So your first one was a ton of doors.
Options.
Options.
Second.
Your second one was one big door
In a tree.
in a tree. Your other one was another door in a
Bardo.
gypsy, in
It's
a
a-
gypsy cart.
yeah.
So lots of options, lots of doors. Some have got to close before new ones can open, but no matter what, still keep an eye out because someone's
Yeah.
trying to come up behind you. So lots of options
Yeah.
are coming your way.
Totally. I like that reading. Can I have it instead of Christine?
No. I can do one for you afterwards.
Well, yeah. We usually do. Sorry, I didn't mean to butt in, but it was just like when you look at the symbolism and all of their cards, where it was like, whoa, Christine.
And she's slowly starting to like my cards.
That's your own set.
I
Yes,
know.
I do.
It's right there.
Yes, it is.
I remember seeing it when you opened the door. Not trying to snoop or anything, but it was within my.
I told you, snoop away. Unpack a box while you're snooping.
You need any help unpacking?
I don't say that. I may need you this weekend. I am supposed to be reading on. I can't tell. My calendar is not. It's at the.
The 5th is Friday, the 6th is Saturday, the 7th
No.
is Sunday.
Is it? I think it's Saturday. I am reading at the Black Swan Inn.
Oh.
Stop up and see if you want to come over Friday night and spend the weekend. You're welcome to go with me.
I got a few more school assignments to work on.
Okay.
And she's got to work Saturday for me.
No.
Yes, you do.
Slave
Saturday.
driver.
Not Sundays. I need you Saturday.
Okay.
So
So, in any event, I'll be reading at the Black Swan Inn on Saturday, 9 to something or another. Can you imagine me up at 9 o'clock in the morning? And then Thursday, I will be a guest on Stirring the Cauldron with Marla Brooks, which is an internet radio. I've been posting that on my page. I will continue to post it so everybody tunes in for that one.
That's a very pretty sound.
And those are dollar store glasses.
okay, it was your turn.
It was my turn. Who am I doing?
For Stephanie.
This one fell out. Stephanie, how are you, sweetheart?
She said in earlier messages she missed you.
Aw. Stephanie's one of the sweetest people.
They're also saying that they had trouble finding the live stream.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard from a few people was they had a hard time.
I'm wondering if we don't need to start live streaming in the event rather than just on my page. Does that make sense? Because you can do either.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of experimenting to do, folks, so just hang in there with us, please, while we get it straightened out, because we may live stream in a different way. We may live stream in a lot of, inside the event rather than on my page. So I don't know what we're going to do yet, but just hang in there with us. And I appreciate the feedback, so keep us informed on how we're doing for you. Stephanie, this card fell out of the deck while I was shuffling for you, and that is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is about letting your light shine, letting it go as far and wide as you possibly can. Don't keep that light hidden. Don't dumb yourself down for anybody. Because the first card that didn't fall out was the Ten of Swords. It's done, it's over with, forget about it, move on. Then we have the Magician. The Magician is about someone who you can, doesn't matter what's done and over with, because you can create new. And I know you're a very powerful young lady. You can create all you want. And then the last one I pulled, and I don't normally do 4, but one fell out. That's usually important. This is the Six of Wands. This is about getting away with it. It's about Spirit's got your back. No matter what, you're taken care of. Don't ever forget, Spirit's feeding you.
I wonder what my Six of Wands is. My Six of Wands would be the Six of...
Stephanie, I know it's not time for this yet, but your grandfather kind of came through. He said he needs to spend time with you by yourself. That you need to, maybe go take him to lunch one day. I know that it's really strange having lunch with a dead person, but you need to connect with your grandfather. What were you saying?
No, you're good. I was trying to figure out what the Six of Wands was in my deck.
Well, I got a book around here someplace. We can figure it out.
Yeah, it's okay. I was just curious. And then I started listening to the grandfather thing, so I've moved on. Okay.
All right.
No, but we can revisit that.
Christina?
No,
Krista.
Krista. Do me a favor, write down Six of Wands, just on the side. Okay. Krista, the first one I have for you is the Seeker of
Yeah,
Challenges.
we got to come up with a better thing.
Yeah. Seeker of Challenges. I had to actually read all 3 of your cards at the same time to figure out, because I wasn't sure if this was going to be you or spoiling for a fight, or if somebody was spoiling for a fight with you. So the second one that ended up being pulled was the Six of Challenges, and that made a little more sense when it was pulled with the Seven of Boons. So this was one of the few that I had to read as a chapter book. So someone, not you, someone is spoiling for a fight with you. You're feeling that you're trapped, because see all the wolves down at the bottom? You sort of retreated, you're up the tree, you're not sure what to do. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because that gives you time to think. And Spirit is telling you, you have choices. You may not think so, you just escape whatever is going on, whoever or whatever is causing you pain. You're okay, you're up out of it, and you do have choices. You just need to sit there, take a deep breath, think. It's going to be okay. Think about what choices you have, and then pick one of those choices.
Works.
It worked really, because usually I pull one and I understand it, and I pull the other and I understand it. And when I pulled this one, I needed to know if it was her looking for a battle, or if it was someone going to battle her. And when it came across, it was someone coming after her, made her feel trapped. But she's got choices. So. Here you go, Krista.
And that is the last person I have on my list.
No, there should be a Christina Balderas.
That was... Hang on, what was her name? Krista Balderas.
She was reading someone
Christina.
else.
Oh, Christina.
I asked
I'm so
twice if it was Christina, and you kept saying Krista.
I kept saying Christina.
So,
Okay, so
Christina Barbaros. Now that we got the name right,
I'm sorry.
Casey.
moderator's fired. We're going to dock her pay today.
So Christina Balderas. Someone's itching for a fight. You felt trapped, but you're okay. You're down here. Stand up. Stay high. Take a break. Breathe. You have choices. So, whatever this issue is, whatever this fight is, you're above it. Relax. You've got choices.
Then that's Christina.
Could you look back and see if there was a Krista, Krista?
Okay, no.
No? Okay. I thought maybe I had seen her earlier. I hope that makes sense for everybody this evening. Nope. Okay, cool.
Okay, anybody else want a reading? Or, for a second, because we can,
1, 2,
Questions?
3, 4, 5. Plus me? No, that's everyone. That's on the stream right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because 6 people are watching. One of them is me.
Mm-hmm. You best be watching.
I know I have to keep track of this.
Yes, we do entertain questions like, why does my face look so fat tonight? I can't answer. Because I know with this move, I've not been eating properly, so I know I have lost weight.
I've been doing the significantly less carbs, significantly less sugar, and the intermittent fasting, which is 16 hours of no eat, 15 hours of no eating, 7 hours of eating, and I've lost about 13 pounds.
I thought you looked less than what you did the last time I saw you. She's less of a woman now.
I need to be a lot less of a woman.
Yes, that makes 2 of us. I didn't figure I would start the intermittent fasting until I got settled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's just too much to do. But I do have noticed that all of a sudden I'm eating differently. I found pork bellies. Little slice of heaven. I might even give you one. I don't have a microwave, but you just chop up pork bellies, which is uncured bacon.
Yeah.
And salt, pepper, garlic. Fry that little sucker up. Put some whatever sauce of your choice on there. Oh my God. It was delicious.
You have not seen me early in the mornings.
I have.
Is it frightening?
She's like a zombie.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person. I couldn't, it was one of those days where, well, with my body shutting down yesterday and doing what it was doing during the night, it was 3 o'clock before I finally got to sleep. So I did not get up until noon. Laid on the couch, slept for another hour. It's like, really?
Okay. Sorry, I had you. I don't know. If nobody has
Hey,
any
Kim.
more,
Someone came in and it gave me goosebumps and made the hairs on the back of my neck stand on end, which like never happens.
He came into the house or
Yeah.
came out of the...
Came
Okay.
into the house like through the door, and I no longer want to face my back to the door.
well, it's
I know.
so. Kim, did you want a reading and to talk to somebody? Because we're about to switch. So
That's
we don't do
interesting.
anyone anymore. Is there anyone around for me? Explain
Yeah,
it.
we've sometimes when you open yourself up to anything, bad stuff comes.
And we
So
have-
you have to ask if you want to talk with someone from the other side. It has to be a specific person with their name and the date they died. Simply because it can occasionally backfire on us, and negative things come in, and that's not a.
You
not
really
something
don't like
good.
whatever came in, do you?
I don't. That was. My hair.
Well, tell it to leave. I don't want it hanging around.
I've
Take it with
been
you.
like in my head because
Okay.
I prefer it in my head. I'm like,
So if you want to talk to your dad or Miss Frida or Bobby, just say so. Or if you want a reading, that's good too. You just have to let us know, because there aren't too many viewers tonight, so we've just been rambling a lot, which is good. Epoch is a movie. It's science fiction, obviously, but it's a very cerebral science fiction, and the Alien Vessel looks a lot like that.
You know what?
So you should probably watch it.
Here, this is what she's talking about. It's bismuth, for those of you that just signed in. You know what this reminds me of? Whenever you're doing the guided meditations, and you're talking about, entering the tree, you open the door,
Yeah.
and you're going down the steps. That's what this always reminds me of, because it looks like little steps going down into...
Yes, it very well could be. It could also be a waterfall.
Yeah, it could be.
Or a place for a waterfall.
Or labyrinth.
Yeah.
Hey, you have salt.
Yeah, why?
Can I borrow some salt? real
It's
quick?
in the kitchen. Don't borrow the salt. You're never going to give it back.
You can have some of ours. We'll trade.
It's regular cooking salt right there. The yellow, the yellow stuff.
This stuff?
The pink stuff, yes, that is Himalayan salt.
I've never opened.
Yeah, because I cook with it.
That's pretty cool, Mary Pat. So she says, I have seen my brother John many times in the past 2 weeks. Yes, I'm a psychic clairvoyant and have sights and oral gifts. Oh, thank you for both of
Hey,
us.
do you mind if I'm missing salt right quick?
Do whatever it is you need to do, sweetheart. I don't care. Shake it out. Just take the container and shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
We freaked Kaci out. Something came.
Yeah, something came in that bothered. I'm not feeling it. Are you?
No.
So apparently it's just Kaci. And she wants to spread some salt
I
now.
have been physically attacked in the middle of the night, and that did not faze me as much as this is. Oh, there's no ashes. There is. I'm gonna pick it up.
So anyway, while Kaci is freaking out over here,
It is not good at all.
okay, then get rid of it.
Try it.
See, part of the thing is Casey's a teenager, so she's going to get a lot of different energies than we do, and she's much more open to receiving negative stuff than Sarah and I would be at this point.
And like when you're young, you have trouble learning to say no and standing in your own right and pushing it
Mhm.
away. So she's over there saging the door and sprinkling salt.
Nope. Nope.
Saying nope, nope if you can't hear her. Nope, nope.
She's searching my peephole. Okay, cool. I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's an entrance to your home. Your peephole is. Your doorbell is an
As soon
entrance
as
to
you
your home.
mentioned your people earlier, I looked back and I was like, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, the fact that I salted earlier this last week, before I even moved in, doesn't necessarily make any difference. As soon as someone's energy, as soon as Kaci and Sarah, now you have a new one.
I have a
Kara.
new one. We're not Stacy anymore. We're Kara. So Casey's taken over because Stacy was Sarah and Kaci. Now
Yeah.
it's Kara, which is Kaci and Sarah. I see. I've come down a notch.
Nope.
No, and I will explain to you why I know that.
Okay.
Okay,
I
not
was
now,
just giving you.
but yeah.
I
So,
was just giving you.
is it feeling better now? I know.
A little bit. I'll make sure you ain't get
Did you
that.
salt yourself?
No.
Go get the salt. Salt yourself.
I got one. Hang on. I'm gonna regret this in a second, but I know
Don't drink salt water.
Yes, I'm
I
gonna drink
knew
salt
it.
water.
So this is what Kaci and I do. We read each other. Actually, I'm very good at reading Casey's mind. I can.
Well,
it makes
yeah,
me
you're
happy.
the mom.
No, I mean above and beyond, like mom.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
I will be super mad at her, and she'll tell me to do something, and I have said some things, and she'll turn around and be like, "Don't you dare!"
And I can say it verbatim. I can
Well-
hear it as clear as day. Like, ooh.
Well,
Anyway.
we're watching Kaci drink. Swallow, swallow, swallow.
Did you want some?
No.
I know what salt water tastes like.
I have a hard enough time with bicarbonate water.
That's good.
Okay.
I don't know what else I'm supposed to do.
Pour
Pour
it
it
on.
on.
Christy says that the salt water should improve your flavor.
Now it's gonna need a little bit more.
You
than
had
that.
one of Christine's cookies earlier, which were salted. That didn't help.
They were very good, Christine.
Yes, they were very good. My lovely little friend Christine, when she said, "How many cookies would you like?" And I was like, "It doesn't matter to me." I was thinking maybe a dozen. No, she showed up with like 16 dozen cookies. So we've been enjoying cookies all evening.
Okay. You ready to switch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to leave you guys. Kaci and Edith Mary are going to do the otherworldly communications. All right. Jeez, that was the chair.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this chair is sealed.
Oh.
But sometimes you feel on the back when it hits the walls. I'm sorry, these are my special chairs that I decorated all up and they're all doodled and anyway. Okay, who was our first person that wants to hear from the other side? We did get you down, Kim, to talk with Miss Frida.
Yes, I got you down, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Okay.
Kim's the ma'am.
Oh, I see it go both ways. John Shoemaker for Mary Pat.
Is John Shoemaker available for Mary Pat?
When I was writing down his name, I got the very heavy color green.
You got the color green when you were
Like
writing
very
down your name?
deep green. Like,
I'm here. What does she want to know?
Yeah, I'm like, that's not the person who,
really?
I can't, okay, I'm very much a physical medium, so all I can do is no, 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 no. It doesn't mean it's not that person, it means,
That's
I
not
don't know
you-
what, huh?
You don't know what's.
I don't know what it means, but it's like, no. It's kind of like, maybe it, is Walt here as well? Because I'm getting that, no, it's not your father, not your father, not your father. And I know that's not your father because your father's name is Walt. So it's almost, could they be competing for her attention right now?
Mary Pat's?
Yes.
John versus Walt?
Isn't Walt Christine's dad?
Yes.
Oh, are they fighting for attention?
That could be. It could be two. Mary Pat, what was your father's name again, please? There's someone here fighting for attention.
She says Walt was my uncle.
Walt was her uncle.
So brother versus brother fighting for attention?
It could be. Okay, so here we go. Here's weird. Who's coming through first? Who has something to say to Mary Pat?
It's not John.
Walt?
Walt's winning.
Walt's winning. That's why I was like, no. That's my guy.
It was her favorite uncle. So,
There you go. So, what is it, Walt, that you have to say to Mary Pat? I'm seeing him hug you. Like he hasn't seen you in a long time and he's hugging you. Was there some kind of family celebration recently? Like it would have been a wedding, an anniversary, a birth, a death, some reason that, and it could have been something you celebrated a while back and haven't celebrated for a number of years. So I don't know where to go with that. I don't. It's like you haven't done that in a while. Is what I'm hearing him say. You haven't done it in a while. You haven't.
did you used to talk to him a lot when he first passed, or not too long after he passed? Because I get the feeling that he wants to talk with her more.
He misses their conversations.
He misses their.
Okay, well then that would make sense.
He doesn't want to be forgotten. He thinks he's been forgotten, but he doesn't want to. That's why he's fighting John.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
like, I want to be remembered. I want to.
Okay.
She needs to know this.
Would that make Mary sense?
She said yes.
Would that make Mary sense, Pat? Really?
It's the Walt versus John thing going on in my head. That would make sense that he feels like he's been forgotten. And he doesn't want to be. He's around you a lot more than you realize, so you maybe need to open up a little bit more to him.
He thinks that when you used to talk to him, though he's dead, he's being remembered. He's still part of the family. But since you've stopped talking to him, he's feeling like he's been forgotten, left alone, and he wants his family back.
I've literally heard him say, "You haven't done this in a while."
That makes sense to me.
Alrighty, are you getting anything else? No, me neither. So, I hope that makes sense to you, Mary Pat. I hope you
He went to her.
You went to her. Okay, well, good. Do you remember to connect with him some more than you have been? Because,
Put out a favorite food.
Yeah, put out a favorite food.
Maybe
Same thing.
beverage.
Yeah. Oh, did he like beer?
I was thinking something like something that had like bubbles in it.
Yeah, something that had bubbles in it that he might like. It's always good to set out for them specifically with their picture to let them know that hey, you're welcome here. Alrighty, who's next?
Bertie wants to talk to Dale, who died June of 2008. That was from upstairs, Casey.
Okay.
I have people that live over me. Although they're fairly quiet, I can't complain.
So, yeah, Bertie wants to talk to Dale, who died June of 2008.
Oh, Mary Pat said no. You didn't like me?
Let's.
Okay. When I was writing his name down, I got nothing. Usually they even just pop in for a second. I got nothing for him at all.
What was the name again?
Dale.
Dale. Dale, can you step forward for Bertie, please?
He was 37, Bertie says, when he passed.
When did he die?
2008. June of 2008.
Bertie, what I'm seeing is he took a train out of here. I don't know what that means, other than maybe he's gone on. It's the only thing I can possibly think of. But it's not like he's gone on to be reincarnated. He's just moved on. That's usually what it means when you're taking the train out of here, kind of thing. It's not like he was upset or anything. It was just time to take the train. Now, whether he'll be back or not, I don't know. I'm not thinking that he will. But he got on a train and he left.
What caused it? He was in the moped. He was in the moped accident.
He was in the moped.
He was in the moped accident. They don't know if he got hit by a car, saw an animal and swerved, or crashed. I think that was what.
Was this near a church that you found him, Bertie, or that he was found? I'd like to know if the vision in my head matches what actually took place, because I know some of the terrain around there. Was it near a church? Well, say so.
So what I'm getting for what happened to him, is I can interpret it is a hit and run. He got hit by someone and they took off. They didn't want responsibility for that. I don't know if it was his fault, if he went the wrong way and that happened, or if it was their fault. he just got hit and someone ran for it.
Okay, the person that hit him, are you seeing anything associated with that?
I'm seeing a blue truck.
Okay. But are they dead? Sorry, I'm thinking that the person that hit him, Bertie, is dead. I don't know why I think that. It's just that's what came to mind was that what came to mind was and they got theirs, which means they're crossed over too.
Karma got him.
Karma gets us all in the end. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
If it doesn't, you don't have to say yes.
No, it does.
Okay.
Because I get like faces or colors. And I got almost as clear as day a screenshot of a blue truck. I don't know the type because I'm not a car person. But I got a snapshot of the back of a blue truck on a road. And I never get full-on snapshots.
It was more of like a windy road. I don't think it was on purpose. It was a windy road. And it just happened. That doesn't mean you don't stop still. That's obviously wrong. But
Brady says, we always thought so, thank you.
yeah. Well, you're more than welcome, Bertie. Who was next?
Easy.
That's why I said it might have been his fault, but it might not have been his fault.
Yeah, it's, windy road and...
Yeah, you never know.
Alright, Christine wants to talk to Walt, her dad, who died in 2004, or Dennis, her brother, who died in 2008. Uh-oh.
You get the same thought I am.
Say it together.
God.
Dennis is so happy. Are you getting it? I want to cry. I really do. This is weird. Well, yes, no, it's not weird. I want to get, he is extremely happy. He is really seriously into this healing process, and he is so happy he's crying. Is that what you're getting? Did you get something else? It's okay to get something else. What did you get?
I gotta take a shit. I don't know why, but I did.
You got what?
I gotta take a shit.
No, I didn't get that. I got that he was happy.
I was trying to decide because both of them came through.
Was it a literal or was it a I'm taking shit and getting out?
No, that was literal.
That was literally he has to go to the bathroom.
From who? From Walt?
From Walt,
Oh, from Walt.
I was
Okay.
trying to-
I was on Dennis.
She was on Dennis. He was on. Okay.
Because I was looking at the two going, okay, I know both of them came through and I was writing it down. Okay, Walt, I gotta take a shit.
Okay, you got Walt, I got Dennis.
So Christine, Walt. Last time I taught you did this.
You have to take a
Did he
He
had
had to go
to pee?
I guess we choose very bad times.
Bathroom is that way. Clean up behind yourself. Thank you. Okay, so Walt is busy. Dennis is very, very happy. He's almost ecstatically happy. To the point of where I wanted to cry. He is so happy. Which means he's probably done a lot of work and a lot of healing.
He says, "Thank you, Edith, Mary, and Kaci. Thanks, I guess."
That's what I gave him a chance to say something, and usually I'm the deaf one in the spirit world. My mom hears it all, but all I heard was, I gotta take a shit.
Walt's a rather irreverent type of person, isn't he? Oh, like Christine's dad part. Anyway, let's move on. You're welcome, Christine.
Okay. A blank person wants
To talk to Miss Frida.
to Miss
Okay.
Frida. Who's blank?
Blank is Kim Hughes Branch.
Okay. Well, the
Branch,
next names would
Branch.
be.
Well, I didn't know if she wanted a reading or not, so I didn't put her down.
But then go pick one. Yeah.
I knew who Miss Frida was.
Okay.
Miss Frida, are you available to talk with Kim? She's loving her new baby. That would be her great-grandchild. She's loving the new grandchild.
Oh, Christine says that her dad always had that problem. So.
And Kim, I'm kind of seeing your mom and dad sort of like peering down on the cradle as if they're beaming. Your mom and dad were true soulmates. They're still together, and they come and go together.
Kim says she knew that her mother sent her.
So they're not hanging around you so much as they are hanging around. They come and go with the baby. They don't hang around because your mom and dad like to party. And so when they're not partying, they're coming around to see the baby. Kim has a brand new granddaughter, by the way.
Ah, congratulations.
And are you seeing anything specifically?
That was all you.
That was on me. Probably because Kim is a personal friend.
Yeah.
And I knew Miss Frida. So
Yeah, 'cause I'm getting nothing.
that's okay. You don't have to get anything.
No, I'm getting someone else though.
Who are you getting?
The girl from my room last night.
See what she wants, just out of curiosity.
I'm trying. It's weird. She went from just for those who don't know. Last night as I was heading to bed, I turned off my light. I made sure I turned off my light, and I felt someone watching me, so I turned it back on real quick. And I looked around to make sure it wasn't a dog or cat. No one was there. And as soon as I turned off the light, immediately just saw the form of a 15-year-old girl sitting beside my bed, crisscross, just watching me. And I was like, "Hi, you're not supposed to be here." She went, "Yeah, I know." She just watched me, and I was confused. She reminded me of the girl from The Rings.
You said The Shining earlier.
Shining,
That's what was
Rings.
confusing
Oh,
me. Rings.
I
Okay.
I haven't watched either of those movies yet, and I really know I'm watching The Shining currently. That's why.
Okay. The Shining is a scary movie. Just try reading the book. It's even worse.
Yeah. That's what Bill said about Quartz.
Did she hear me wish her a happy birthday?
Well, I heard a yes.
Yeah, I heard a definite of course. Yeah. So she heard you. She came running as soon as she heard you. Kim, so yeah. She was grateful that you still remember. It's kind of hard to forget our moms on their birthdays, even when they're not here. Remember that. You'll always remember certain moms' birthdays are one of them. They're hard. So yeah, she was grateful that you still remembered and that you still wanted to talk with her. And sometimes though, when you're with the baby, take a look at the baby and pay attention to where the baby is looking, because the baby might be playing with Dale. I hope that makes sense, Kim. Now, the girl in your room. What does she want? What do you want from Kaci?
Really weird. I love horror movies, so much. And I get this really, message, I want to help you.
You just dumped most of your friends, right?
I did. They were...
And is there any reason why she would come up as you've done that?
I usually sleep with a thing of salt near my bed. And last night I put it into jars on my altar, and that's when she showed up.
It had nothing to do with your salt. It had everything to do with the fact that you dumped your friends. Now, granted, she needed to dump her friends. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is you decided that you needed different friends, and she came by. Hello.
And then I went to bed, and as I was falling asleep, all I heard was a... And I was like, "Oh God, don't kill me in my sleep, please." Because she gave off very much...
Yeah, today would have been really sad if she had, but no, she's not going to kill you. Now, why she would show up in that form, only you can answer that.
I love horror movies. I love them a lot. They don't scare
Was
me.
it the little girl, that little girl, she wasn't evil though, was she?
No, she just gave off horror movie vibes. That's why I
Okay.
was a little bit...
No, I meant the girl in the film. The little dead girl in the film. That's a dog
I know
outside.
that's good.
It's not my dog. Sir, we're hearing a dog outside.
Something being hung or something?
No, it probably just doesn't want to go in. And its mommy is like dragging it up the stairs.
And she came this time. She looks like a Wendigo. Oh, I shouldn't say that. But she looks like that. She's got the antlers and like a dark form, and it's just, but she's not mean. I absolutely love mythical creatures and horror movies, and I love that. But she's still a girl. She's still a little girl, but she looks like.
Okay, we'll deal with this one later.
I'm very weird. I like
We know. Because I have some ideas. So, is there anyone else who wants anything to talk with someone from the other side? Do you have a question? Part of the reason that things are weird is because she's a teenager and she has weird energy. And her hormones are always fluctuating because she's a teenager.
And I'm in a very weird spot because my friends, I had to drop them. So I'm kind of trying to figure out where to go from there because I've never had to do that
She's in the
before.
transition. She's not quite an adult. She's not quite a teenager. She's
Yeah.
not. She's a senior in high school, getting ready to go to college. So there's a lot of transitions.
There's a lot of things in flux in your life, and it shows.
So
And it's not a bad thing.
I got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
My husband's parents, they both died. Are they together or are they doing their own thing?
Grandma's so pissed at him.
He's like, thank God, finally. They've gone their separate ways. They've gone their separate ways. Even I can see that from here without opening up too far. It's like, he's like, okay, I made it. I love you. See ya.
That makes, yeah.
Go ahead.
Grandma was very mad at him when he first died. She was just pissed at him, and all I could like picture was her just yelling at him because she never really, like, she had smoked all her life, so she couldn't really like.
It was either
yell for a
gravel
long
or,
time.
yeah, okay.
But she was like very clearly, very strongly yelling at him and tearing him apart.
And do you want to listen to that? Which is why he went away.
Oh,
He went to the opposite corner of
he
wherever she
deserved it,
was.
though. He did something, and she's.
Okay, so
Well,
Birdie,
yeah, we all do.
when you said, what does the salt do, and is it regular salt or special salt?
Very special salt. So after I had been physically attacked at night, I went the night after, and I was supposed to make black salt with my mom that day, and then we forgot, and I was like, oh, I need to make this before I go to bed, and I need to make this. So I went in the kitchen and grabbed a whole bunch of ingredients, and I grabbed a bowl, and I grabbed a pestle mortar, and I ground up like some of the strongest black salt I think I've ever laid my hands on. And it was on every windowsill of my closets, my front door. I had a ring around my bed. I had my whole room was locked. I even put it in my air vent.
Yeah, you should. I mean, your vents are entrances into your home, so they need to be salted and saged too. Bernie, the easy answer is it's regular salt will work just fine. Regular Morton's salt works fine. All I use is Himalayan pink salt. Why? I don't know. Probably because it's trendy. I don't know. But it's the same thing. It's just salt that is pink and it has more, considered to have more spiritual properties. You can use special salt. Remember when I hit my head earlier? It's bleeding now. No, it's bleeding now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hit your head.
Oh, in the cabinet. I whacked myself good on the cabinet.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, so you can buy special salt to go around your home, or you can just take some Morton's and do it away. I didn't know you could make black salt. I thought black salt was black salt.
No, it's.
I know they have black salt. I
It's
just didn't
like-
know.
The simple way is regular salt, just like white Himalayan salt, anything white salt, and then like ground black pepper, ashes, and whatever else you want to add. But if you just put salt, pepper, ashes, boom, there's a pretty good black salt.
Ashes from what?
Anything.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Really? Anything?
It's also
I
tobacco.
use,
Sage.
I make different salts for different things. But when it comes to like protecting around the house, the outside of the house, I use black salt, but I use Himalayan salt, and then I take charcoal from when we've burnt our oak, our wood, and I'll take that and grind it up so that it's actually ground charcoal, and then I add that. So when I get black salt, it is literally black
yeah.
salt,
Stains.
and it stains everything. But it's that whole idea of the phoenix with the rebirth. So it's pushing out the bad, bringing in the good.
That makes
And
sense.
that goes, but it cannot go on anything white. So I use it outside the house, not on my beautiful white windowsills inside the house. Inside the house, I use white salt and eggshell.
There you go. Answer. What else? Christine did ask what you wanted to study.
I want to be a medical examiner.
She wants to cut open dead bodies.
And I can do it, and no one's going to be suspicious about it.
Yeah, right. Serial killer in the making here. No, actually, being a medical examiner is a very high spiritual job because you are digging for the truth, but helping people who can't speak for themselves.
I'm going to be a medical examiner that speaks to spirits, and my colleagues are going to be terrified.
Well, good. But you're going to be the best ME there is, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
I don't have to worry about killing someone on accident because they're already dead.
Do we have time? What time is it?
8:43.
Ooh, no, I'm sorry, Kim. We don't have time because we are limiting our show to an hour and a half or less because after a while it just gets very tiring. If you could hold on to Cousin Bobby and we will talk to him next week, that would be wonderful. Or if you want, one of the reasons we do this is to help open the doors for you so that, and for us, so that if you want a reading, you can, anybody who watches can get a private reading from either one of the three of us. Obviously, she does mediumship work more than she does anything else. But that's part of why we do this. But if you hold on to Bobby for next week, we will talk to Bobby next week, or try to talk to Bobby next week. Does anybody else have any questions before we call it quits for the night? Because you're probably sick of hearing us. We need more background, don't we?
Yeah, but you've got a whole nother week to put more things up.
True.
I think you should put one of those little moon things right there.
You think so?
Yeah, I think
Oh, that would be cool. Maybe like one right here, and then one right here, maybe. Those little things you haven't hung up yet. I bought some interesting moon
I was trying to figure out where to put them, but
Moon
I couldn't
star
find the right
things.
place.
You know what would be nice? I have a moon and sun metal thing
Oh, yeah.
with a light behind it.
That'd be pretty.
We're trying to decorate my new house with stuff I've already got. So if no one else has any questions, we're
Nope.
going to say thank you so much for being with us tonight. We appreciate your help. We appreciate your support. And we will talk to you next week. If you need to get in touch with any of the one of us, you know how. Want to push the button? Thank you.